While his earlier term had already challenged conventional diplomacy, this time the contrast was even more pronounced. Trump has swiftly steered the United States away from the Biden administration's hallmark strategy of reinforcing strong alliances and pursuing global consensus. Instead, his approach is unapologetically transactional and unilateral, designed to compel both allies and adversaries to operate under Trump's own set of rules. What made his United Nations address particularly notable was his decision to place domestic issues at the heart of an international stage. He did not merely outline foreign policy. He urged other nations to replicate his internal agenda, effectively presenting his domestic priorities as a model for the world to follow. Trump directly blamed the United Nations for what he described as the crisis of uncontrolled migration, accusing the institution of fueling instability rather than solving it. In one of the most forceful moments of his address, he urged member states to abandon what he called failed policies and to instead mirror his own hardline crackdown on immigration, presenting it as the only viable solution. His words carried a sharp rebuke. When your prisons are overflowing with so-called asylum seekers, it is time to put an end to the failed experiment of open borders, Trump declared emphatically. You have to end it now. I am really good at this stuff. Your countries are going to hell. Migration, however, was only one target in his sweeping critique. Trump devoted a large portion of his Tuesday speech to dismantling the very foundations of global climate policy. He dismissed climate change outright as nothing more than a con job, ridiculed the widely accepted concept of a carbon footprint as nonsense, and issued a stark warning. Any nation that chose to reorient its economy toward renewable energy would pay a devastating price. All of these predictions made by the United Nations, and by many others, often for reasons that were not good, turned out to be completely wrong, he argued. They were made by stupid people whose policies have drained their countries of fortunes and stripped them of any chance at real success. The president, who has often highlighted his role in helping to negotiate peace deals and temporary ceasefire agreements in regions as tense as Armenia and Azerbaijan, Cambodia and Thailand, and India and Pakistan, among others, used his speech to deliver one of the most direct challenges yet to the very foundation of the United Nations mission.